So first and foremost, to your question, we're here mostly for the talent. Talent is really the driving fuel for innovation and for technology and increasing number of fields. And actually that's where the real power is. Many people are talking about knowledge and about where it is, but the realization is that when looking at technologies today, technologies are developed in a faster and faster pace. And if we think about what's going to be developed in the next 5 years, it's going to be really based on the talent which is going to develop it. So Israel has a strong talent. Now, when talking about talent, it's a combination of various factors. It's really about having teams that can take on real big problems and tackle them and execute on them and bring innovative solutions to the marketplace. And we see an amazing maturity, I think, of the Israeli high-tech. We see the strengths. Obviously, everybody's talking about the strengths coming up from technology units. There's the spirit of entrepreneurship, which is pretty amazing in Israel. The attitude of taking on risks and executing on that and showing results. And also we see great maturity in understanding how to take an idea and bring it all the way to a mature product, which is, and in the process also we see the experience people are getting in the multinational and global experience and translating that into execution and bringing startups to a mature level. So just in terms of background, we're now in Israel about 500 people in engineering, developing global products and technologies. When we just started, it was pretty much wide open about what we're going to be doing, and we had pretty fast-paced progress just because of the talent. Now I see similar considerations. I'm meeting many delegates from many companies. We have in Israel over close to 300 multinational companies. Most people I'm talking with from many companies are exploring because of talent and innovation. Everybody recognizes that this is increasingly more important.
Could you just say, just as a sub-question, are there any obvious differences between the way people work in Silicon Valley and the way people work here in terms of team building, general attitudes? Did you see anything different?
I would say there are many similarities actually. The Silicon Valley, of course, is center of the universe in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship, and I think there are many similarities between Silicon Valley and what we see in Israel.
I expect the similarities. It's the differences that
yeah, I understand. I think that the attributes that people quite often are talking about when talking about Israeli engineers, some of my colleagues here mentioned some of them. There's a very strong attitude of getting things done. There's no fear of taking risks. There's no acceptance of any fact as a given one. It's interesting, of course, to lead teams in Israel because everybody knows better how to do everything,
right.
which is also true. Quite often, so these are attributes that are actually making this a very vibrant community, and you see this small, tight community of people helping each other. There's a lot of paying it forward culture. People are excited, are passionate about what they do, and the passion is a very important driver for people to get together and to try and execute and do and prove that they can do better.